All right, this week we are doing Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. I'm Jamie Livingston.
And I'm Sarah Lyles, and we are so approachable.
Okay, so this is a very different kind of book for us, and it is your pick. So why don't you tell us why we're diving into this one? Pun intended.
I mean, I gotta kind of take a break. I mean, as we saw, like the last book, I predicted it. And so I was like, all right, I need to refresh my brain and do something way different. Mm-hmm. And so this one kind of stood out. I've heard about this book. I mean, it's a little bit of an older book. And so I was like, all
2022.
right. Yeah. And so I thought, why not? It seems like it's a good heartfelt book.
I know nothing about this one, and I just laughed when you sent it to me, and I was like, oh, is that the octopus one? I know nothing about it. So I'm excited to dive into just this preview to really see what we're getting ourselves into. So I'm going to start with a little bit of the information. It says, Remarkably Bright Creatures is an exploration of friendship, reckoning, and hope, tracing a widow's unlikely connection with a giant Pacific octopus.
After Tova, Sullivan's husband, died, she began working the night shift at the Seoul Bay Bay Aquarium, mopping floors and tidying up. Keeping busy has always helped her cope, which she's been doing since her 18-year-old son, Eric, mysteriously vanished on a boat in Puget Sound over 30 years ago.
Tova becomes acquainted with curmudgeonly Marcellus, a giant Pacific octopus living at the aquarium. Marcellus knows more than anyone can imagine, but wouldn't dream of lifting one of his 8 arms for his human captors, until he forms a remarkable friendship with Tova.
Ever the detective, Marcellus deduces what happened the night Tova's son disappeared, and now Marcellus must use every trick his old invertebrate body can muster to unearth the truth for her before it's too late.
Shelby Van Pelt's debut novel is a gentle reminder that sometimes taking a hard look at the past can help uncover a future that once felt impossible. Wow.
Talk about different, like so different. And so like even when I suggested it to you, I really was like, I mean, I see what it is, but I didn't really like grasp what it was because I've seen it recommended by other people. So yeah, it's going to be way different and really fun.
Yes, I'm excited. So what do we know about this author? It is her first book, so let's learn about her.
Yes, so her debut novel, Remarkably Bright Creatures, was an instant New York Times bestseller and a Read with Jenna Today show book club pick. I mean, has sold over 2 million copies. It has spent like over a year on the New York Times hardcover bestseller list.
Wow.
So It's been there.
So Shelby was born and raised in the Pacific Northwest, so I think that's where this book is taking place. Mm-hmm. She's now missing the mountains in Chicago. She lives in Chicago with her husband and 2 children. So I was looking up some information on her and where she got the inspiration for this book, and she said an internet video. She saw a video of an octopus trying to escape its enclosure, which I've seen similar videos because they're very smart, apparently. And so she said she was at a writing workshop and was inspired to write a story from a unique perspective and started writing from this octopus perspective. And that became the first few chapters of this book. Very
different. I mean, octopus really are very smart. I mean, people teach them and train them. I mean, crazy things.
To do what?
Like when they have to open the different jars to get inside to get their food. Have you ever watched those videos?
Oh, yes. Now I'm fascinated.
You should.
Going down a rabbit hole for that one.
Getting doom scrolled tonight.
Okay, so some more fun facts about this one. She said that she ran in the Boston Marathon. She'd been like working up her way to like, because you have to earn it, like you have to qualify. And she finally made it in 2013. And if you remember, that's when the bombing took place. And she said she was actually really close to it when it happened. And it was terrifying, and she hasn't run a marathon since. That stands out to me just because that was my first year in the news business, and that was like the first really big thing that I covered. So I remember exactly where I was when that happened and like reaching out to people and trying to dig out stories and stuff. So when I saw that fact, like that was Crazy to me.
I mean, I don't think I'd run a marathon ever again either.
Right. I mean, that was near the finish line. Like, you just ran all of this for that.
Right.
Oof.
Yeah, that's hard. But she survived.
She did.
I love this next fun fact. It's kind of going more on a lighter sense. She faked reading the Scarlet Letter in high school. I mean, did you ever fake reading a book in high school? I mean, I'm talking to someone who probably didn't, but I'm sure I picked up a Cliff Notes or two.
Not in high school. I definitely did in college. There was one class in college that was a liberal arts course, and the list of books that you were supposed to buy even was like huge. I didn't buy a single book. That teacher offered us like a couple printouts, or like just like 10 pages. Like, she would photocopy a section that we would talk about in class. And so anytime that there was a paper assigned, I just used the pages she had photocopied. Like, I literally did not do anything for that class.
But you passed?
Yes. Yes.
Obviously, she passed too, so.
Yes. Okay, so back to the octopus. There is a movie, and production has wrapped, but there's been no real news about when it will be coming out on Netflix.
Oh, a talking octopus.
I know. I'm very interested to see how they accomplish this. Maybe after I've read it, I'll have a better idea of what all is involved. But
I mean, you think about like how they did like The Lion King and all that, kind of like the look of being real, but it wasn't really real. Mm-hmm. And so...
Well, octopus don't really have like mouths to move either. So it may be really easy for them to have an acting octopus.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, especially because they're smart. They could be trained. I don't know. This one has Sally Fields.
Wow.
So I'm assuming Sally Fields is Tova.
I mean, that's...
So that would be
That'd be a good assumption. What sounds to me, again, I haven't really dived into like all the characters. There can't be a whole lot of characters. Her son, her, and the octopus.
The other big name was Lewis Pullman.
Oh, yeah.
And you may not recognize the name, but he was in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
I think he was Bob, if you remember Bob.
Nope.
From the new Top Gun.
Nope.
He's also in Lessons in Chemistry. Have you watched that one yet?
Nope.
Have you read the book?
No.
Oh, we were going to do that one. So maybe I'll put a poll on this episode. Do you think we should do Lessons in Chemistry as one of our books? Because I very much enjoyed it, and there is a like short series on Netflix.
Is it about science?
Yes.
Don't laugh.
But he was the husband in that one, so that might, for our crowd, they might recognize him more from Lessons in Chemistry than Top Gun. But it's also being directed by Olivia Newman, who did Where the Crawdads Sing.
Yeah.
Did you read that one?
I faked read it, and then I watched the movie. Yeah. You?
Oh, I've read it, and I've watched the movie. Yeah. It was good.
It was good.
I thought about adding it to our list, but I feel like a lot of people have already read it.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe someday.
Maybe. All right, so rating-wise, it's got a pretty good rating.
It's really good. 4.37?
Yes, and that's over like 1 million ratings.
Yeah.
And so even like the 1 stars are less than 1% of them.
Yeah, so I'm going to get the 1 star out of the way because we're not going to take Sean's word for this, but this is what he has to say. Picked this title up because I thought it was about a mystery-solving octopus. I love octopuses. They happen to be my favorite water animal. Remarkably Bright Creatures is not about a mystery-solving octopus. This octopus knows things that the characters in the book don't know and makes feeble attempts intermittently throughout the story to clue the characters in. Womp womp. He just really likes octopuses.
I mean, yeah. I guess if you're looking at this.
What is your low rating?
My low rating is I have Amy gave a 2-star. While I did love Marcellus and having the intelligence of an octopus highlighted, I felt the plot was super predictable. I also saw the writing style as simplistic, but not in an effective Hemingway-esque way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not going to listen to Amy, and we're not going to listen to Sean, and we're going to go listen to the good people.
Yes. So then tell me, what's a 5-star review you write?
All right. Helen says, Marcellus the octopus, heart eyes forever. I don't read a lot of literary fiction, but I was utterly charmed by this book. It was so creative and full of heart. I'd classify this as an extremely readable, smart people book. Plus, look at that gorgeous cover. Perfect for beach season.
I mean, it is.
I love that it's a book for smart people.
Oh, I don't. Not that I don't say that I'm not a smart person, but if you've been around for a little while, you know that sometimes things fly over my head, and
that's all right.
It's okay.
This one will dive underneath you.
Literally. All right, so I have a 5-star review from Alicia. She says, I usually prefer books with adventure, mystery, scary stuff, fantasy, but read this because it came so highly recommended from trusted fellow readers. I was taken aback by all the feels, so many feels, an equal mix of absolute delight and gut-wrenching in the best way. Ugly tears at the end, the most satisfying kind. Love, love, love. So, Alicia, you're my girl.
Wow, yes, yes. Like the adventure and the mystery, but wow.
Yeah.
Gut-wrenching. Uh-oh.
Oh, happy tears.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
Something
is
different.
Very different.
Yes. All right.
I thought this was a romance. I don't know why, but like, literary fiction is like the actual genre.
All right.
Mystery/literary fiction.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
we're going to find out.
I know.
I know. All right. So, a little fun fact about us. I'm curious, what's your favorite animal found in the ocean and why?
Ooh, in the ocean. There's a lot in the ocean. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I might be cheating by saying this, but penguins are my favorite.
Oh.
And they're in the ocean. They're in the Arctic Sea or whatever. Like, actually, I think they're Antarctic. So it's not the Arctic Sea. But still, they're down in the ocean. And they travel through the ocean to get to, like, South America and South Africa. I love penguins. Penguins are the best. And I have always loved them. And that actually stems from childhood. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Oh, yes.
Was my favorite book growing up. The movie is trash. I'm sorry, Jim Carrey. I love you. It is, if you watch that movie and then give your kids the book, it is 100% different. The book is an exotic journey and wonderful, and I was very disappointed in the movie. But that's why I love penguins. They're happy. They can swim. They're cute. They're fluffy. They
waddle around.
Yes. I loved Happy Feet and, like, the dancing and rapping penguins. Like, I'm here for penguins.
Yeah.
And what about you?
I am fascinated by whales. Yes. I don't know what it is. They're just so large in size. But as I've seen, of course, social media, I hope it's all true. I hope it's not AI. But then when, like, sometimes you'll see by a boat, a whale is curious. Mm-hmm. And so they're coming to see, and, like, it's almost like they want to know what's going on or see the humans. And so I'm a bit fascinated by their large stature, too. It's, like, really cool.
Have you seen them? Like, in person? Have you been on a tropical trip where you've encountered whales?
From far away. Like, I was on shore and saw one jumping, like, when I was in Hawaii. So nothing, like, close. But just, I mean, right, maybe the zoo. Mm-hmm. You know, that's about as, like, an aquarium somewhere. I can't.
Is there a type of whale? Because there's a lot of whales. Does it matter?
No, I think it's just, they're so cool. I think it's because they're so big.
Yes.
I mean,
I love watching the videos online. We watch a lot of sailing YouTubers and, like, the
whale
people
watching.
Who are on, like, paddle boards and then, like, whale comes right next to them. Like, that is intense.
But it's not like the whale's out to eat them, though.
No.
He's just curious. And so I think that's what it is, because he could just literally just, you know, Jonah the whale. Yes, right? And so that just, I think maybe it's that little, you know, story of Jonah and the whale, and I shouldn't say story, but, like, you know, that whole thing, fascinating, the whole whale, and whale watching. There's always people whale watching, so.
I remember being on a trip in Mexico, and from our place on the coast, like, we were up on, like, a tall cliff, and we would just go out and eat breakfast in the morning, and you could watch all the whales
That's
surfacing. Cool. Like, it's so beautiful and so relaxing. I don't think I would want to be, like, next to them. I'm good at the distance because, like, while they may be gentle giants, they are still giants. And I'm not that strong of a swimmer. I'm not outrunning a whale.
Well, and really, if you had like a small boat, they could just crush it. So.
All right. Well, this has been a very nice little trip down memory lane and to the beach. I'm excited to get into this one because it is so different.
Yes.
And I mean, we just spent a couple weeks in Murderland.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, refresh my brain a little bit. So, all right, keep reading.
Keep ranting.
And remember, you're so approachable.
Okay, the episode is over. Get reading.
But before you go, like, review, and subscribe.
Turn on notifications to get the alert when the full episode drops.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see what we're reading next and join the conversation.
We're so excited to have you on board.